Hey Flosstube, it's Barbara the Raspberry Stitcher. I know I've been absent for a little while, but I'm glad to be back. I will probably talk about that toward the end. I definitely had some life things happen, and so it got in the way of getting back to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. I know it's been a while, and I really appreciate all you guys who comment and talk to me on Instagram or Facebook, and I just appreciate all of your input on my stitching, because honestly, it's just me stitching, and the fact that other people are interested is amazing. So let's get started. I have a few things to show you. I am definitely into September sampler month. I put it all on my Instagram, what I'm going to be working on, which are what I talked about last time. My 5 samplers that I want to finish this month are my main focus. There are a couple of pieces that I have to finish up that I'm hoping to get a stitch in here or there, but mostly it's going to be those 5 samplers. So you're going to see them again a few times. First off, though, I want to show you what I have finally finished. I showed it on Instagram, but I thought I would show you guys the second in the Garden Club series by Blackbird. And I have finished number 2. So here it is. This is on all the called for 32 count, or actually, yeah, I believe it is 32 count, and all the called for threads. I did change out one thread. The one berry looked a little brown instead of red, so I just picked another red. Double check, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, 32 count Confederate Gray by Weeks Dye Works. So 2 threads over 2 linen threads, 2 flosses over 2 linen threads. So yes, I do sometimes do those, and I think it looks amazing. It's very solid and beautiful. Love it. Not sure how I'm going to finish these. I do have the rest of them all kitted up in this bag. So that way, if I do want to start one, I'd like to get some of these series done. I have this one, and I also have actually a couple others. I have one totally kitted up and another series that I'm working on. So I'm working on the Abecedarian, and I'm working on For the Birds. For the Birds is all kitted up. Abecedarian, I've done a couple of them and finished. And I have the rest, but one of them I'm missing, which is really, really hard to find. Rosie Morning. It's my total like unicorn. I almost got it the other day. I missed it by a couple of minutes, but that's okay. I have some friends that if I need to, I can borrow from, but I'd like to try to find it. It would be nice to have the series. And I have the Forget Me Not one on that series that I have started. I am not happy with it. I believe I'm going to do a whole restart and maybe do something else with what I have done. The colors just aren't working. The fabric's not working. I'm just not excited. So I think I'm going to just put it aside and restart that one at some point. Not right now, but at some point. So in that place to try to finish some of my whips, I did pick up La-Dee-Da Fractal Flowers, and I thought this would be easier to get finished. It is a lot of stitching, people. So here is where I'm at. I do have the whole vase done, the bowl at the bottom. Started right here on this one flower. That is all I have gotten. So, I mean, I still have all of this to do. And I did start the border, so I probably will finish the whole border all the way around. I don't know what I'll put down at the bottom. Probably my initials and the year I finish it, which might not be this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more of those whips completed, but we'll see. You never know. And that is it for those. Next, I thought I would show you a couple of things that I got. Not necessarily, some are a little stitchy related, some are not, but we got this sign in at Kohl's, and I had to buy it because it says be kind. You guys know I always say that, and I think it's really important just to be kind to people because you never know what's going on. On the other side, it says blessed, but this side says be kind. So, and then I've had a couple of things. One thing, I'd like to turn this into some kind of, there's 3 mermaids, which I think are adorable. And as you all know, my daughter was a synchronized swimmer. I'd like to find a pattern or something, maybe even just words, I'm not sure, put that on some kind of board or plank so she can hang things on it someday in her room, apartment, wherever, and have that. And then the last couple things I got, these were pieces that I think I bought separately, but probably were from the same thing. But I thought these were super cute to put some fall stitches on. They have a little clip here. I think it was a part of like a 2 or 3 piece thing in the frame area. I might even just leave those because I think it adds a little bit. And then this one here, and I think it did have something on the side. You can see holes there. There's a little check and it has a little clip here. I just thought these would be great to put some finishes on and really adorable. So I found those also. Thought I'd show you those. Next, I think I will go through a couple of acquisitions. So one of them I showed on my Instagram. So Country Sampler has a club. It used to be called the Quaint Ladies. I think it's something else now. But anyway, I was able to get into it, and I was able to get One Nation by Samplers Not Forgotten. That is the front. And then you'll hear my daughter. She just got home. She's playing with the dog. This is what it'll be like. It's the back, the inside. You open the whole thing. It's absolutely adorable. Plus you make the biscornu and the little like scissor fob or whatever you want to do with that. So it's absolutely adorable. I fell in love with it when I saw it on a Zoom retreat with them. And so by the time I got there, they said it was closed. So they put me on a waiting list. And lo and behold, it was sent to me in the mail. So it's great. They send you all the nice pieces here. I've got the Weeks Dye Works threads, which are beautiful. It's all packaged nicely. Obviously, I've opened it. But, and I've got 2 bags to show you from, and the reason I'm doing this is because this is the one I'm going to be putting it on, or in, for this project. Because I definitely plan to do that one next year. From So Much to Love. So I have July's and August to show you. But for July, we got a couple of really, really good things. I really enjoyed it. So I got a Snag Nabbit, which I've never had. So I'm going to look into that. I know everybody uses it. We got the Stash Tea, which is some blueberry, because this is our summer one. And then we got by Cherry Hill Stitchery this really cute little Americana, which I probably will change the colors a little bit and make it a little more primitive, because it really lends itself to that, and probably some kind of dirty linen, and I think it would be great. And we got some little lifesavers because, you know, we'll be setting those aside, having those probably today. So let's show you the bag. So it's red, white, and bloom. It's absolutely adorable. Totally me. Love the big rickrack again. The inside with the stars. So of course One Nation is going to go in here. And that is super exciting to me. I'm like, yay! When I had got those 2 almost back to back, I think. They were really close together. Got them almost around the same time. I was like, perfect, done. Bag and project all together. So super excited about that. I'm going to go into my next bag, which is the August bag. See, this is how long I've been away. So this one, I really love the little gift we got, which was this beautiful ruler. And it's been white, kind of whitewashed with a light blue. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put up some white papers. Can you see that it's got kind of like a white, light blue tinge to it? It is absolutely adorable. I love it. And this actually might go with my One Nation, because I think there's about that many threads. I'm thinking that's what might happen. We got, of course, we got an Earl Grey Stash Tea. We got a couple of DMCs and some Werthers, which I love those. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this bag yet, but it's adorable. It's so cute. I'm very excited. I love the pattern. I love the color. I'll have to see what I want to put in there. I have a couple of ideas, so not sure yet. Also, I wanted to talk about, and actually it's right here. So I let you guys know I was going to order some fabrics, and I think I put on Instagram a while ago that I decided I ordered a few different fabrics to figure out what I wanted to stitch Jeanette Douglas's number 6 Hopeful on. I finished number 2 Cheerful and showed you all that finish, and it was on, trying to think of what that was on. Let me look here, because I know it was not on Legacy. All the rest of them were on Legacy, and all the rest of them were 36 count Legacy, I'm pretty sure. And this one, I believe, I'm trying to pull this out and not show you everything, was on Fawn, so it was a little bit lighter and a little more tan. So I was looking for 40 count Fawn, could not find it, because as you all know, it's hard to find some picture of this floss right now. I mean, they're getting stuff out, but it's just, you know, it's a lot. So I did find 40 count Legacy and Earthen. Well, of course, I mean, Earthen is a little more, it's very, back of this, very pinky color, but there's the Legacy in 40 count. So I decided I'm just going to do it on 40 count Legacy, so it'll look like all the rest in that way. And the reason I didn't do it on 36 is when I measured this out, all of these really fit in an 8x10 frame. 40 count would still fit, as you can see. I'm pretty sure that's what they did on an 8x10 frame. So I wanted to get it so they would all be the same and still fit. If you did it on 36, it would cut it off. So I did get a good start. I actually started in this bottom corner here, so I could come over and come up on the base and start in some of those. So I had this tiny little start right there, so pretty. And I am using the thread pack for the silks to do all of these. It just makes it so much easier, so nice that Jeanette Douglas does that, because it's, you would spend so much money buying full skeins of floss for all these, because they're all different brands. So when she does a lot of her patterns, the flosses are from different brands. So I've got Classic Colorworks in there, which is their silk, the Access Commodities Soie, Silken Colors. Let's see, what was the other ones? Gloriana's. I mean, so anyway, there's just all different ones. And to get all those definitely would be a lot more than buying the floss pack. So that was started. And of course, I put that in my bag that I made for it. I wanted to match it. And this is the one that you can't really tell, but I did quilt it into there. I think if I washed it, the puffiness would probably show up better, but that probably won't happen. I'm just going to leave it. All right. So that was that fabric. I did get, I believe it's my last Fabrics by Stephanie from Dreama, and I got Lady of the Lake. So I got very purple, blue. I get a 36 and a 40. So you can kind of see. Very pretty. I think very spring, very Eastery too. Like, I think those would be very nice on there. If you do like Mira's or some other things, I think those would be really pretty on some of her colored fabrics. So we'll have to see what I'm going to do on that. I don't know, but this next one, probably more me. It's Murtaugh, and I got it in a 36 and 42. It's very brown with a hint of like a blue gray in it. A little bit in the brown, it has a little bit of green, so very much multi overdyed. I'm really like how kind of dirty it is. I know. I don't know why I like that, but I think that's really nice. The 36 has some lighter spots, so you can see it's very neat, right? I think this 40 is a bit darker and kind of dingier, but I really, really, really like it. So I think some smalls would look really great on this. And actually, this would be really great semi-substitute, a lighter substitute for murky. If you think murky's too dark, this would be a good substitute for that. As far as if you wanted something a little lighter on some of the pieces that call for murky, I think it would work beautifully. So I like it. And then I got my 2 Sunday stitches. So I'm excited. I'm planning to do these next year, 1 a month. We'll see if that works out. I just love them. They're so cute. I got to get flosses. I might just be pulling from stash on these flosses. There may be a couple that I decide I really want to get. Like this one definitely has a really beautiful purple in it. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Let's go on. I got my first from the Woolen Willow. I am doing their fall strawberry club because I thought I don't have a lot of fall stuff. And this is so cute. It comes in this beautiful bag. Whoa, it's falling out. So that's adorable. Love that green color. And this is a little strawberry. It might have to pull a little thing down. It has a beautiful little charm on the top. Isn't that cute? A little sunflower. That's adorable. And all the little knobs all around it. And it's a beautiful orange color. I'm not really an orange person, but this is really pretty. I love it. Gorgeous. So those are nice. If you haven't had any of your strawberries, they're really cute. I mean, they're just great fillers with your pieces around your house for decoration. Love that. So that's under the Woolen Willow. If you haven't checked out her site, she's always on Instagram showing what she's got making and posting. So it's great to follow her. And then I want to talk about, let's see, a couple of things here. So on the Facebook group, Homespun Needlework, there's other words to it, but it's Homespun Needlework. Go there. If you're not already subscribed, you definitely should go and join that group. They have some exclusive kits. I've gotten one since they started, I think. And the one before last was by Hands On Design, Tomato, 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 Tomato. It's so cute. People have been stitching it up. This was the most amazing kit. So I wanted to show you the kit. So you get all of the linen, all of the accoutrements, so all of the fabric stuff to go and make everything you need. And there's a needle. Okay, so that's pretty typical, right? And then, of course, she's given you all the threads right here. She's also made this beautiful label so you know what they go for. I love these little wire. They even come in colors and stuff. I thought about getting a few of those because they're really nice and easy. And actually, I think they work better for weeks since the thread is right on it. So on that tomato, tomato, you can see the tomato sits here. This sits here and stays there because she has given you a board that has a magnet in it. And that's what you're going to use to make the bottom of that tray right here. Isn't that amazing? So you get that. She gives you the stuffing for the tomato. She gives you a cute maple leaf beeswax in this kit. And then full, complete instructions. So I've got those instructions and other instructions. And then she also gives you this little, all the pins and this little felt ball. Isn't it cute? Anyway, because I believe you can use it. She tells you how to use everything. So as you can see, the little top, you can see those, the little felt strawberry. It's adorable. So really great kit from her. I'm sure that this will be released in a year or so. Maybe not as a kit like she has here, but I am thrilled with this kit. It was amazing, everything that came with it, because usually you don't get the stuffing. You might not get, I mean, you get a lot of it, but maybe not all of it. So anyway, that was awesome. So the next one for Homespun that you can't order yet, or you can't order anymore, that I'm going to be getting is Mary Ann Alfred by Needlework Press, and this is what it looks like. I know some people have already gotten it. Some people have already gotten it and stitched it. I mean, it's really amazing. These strawberries, this picture does them no justice. If you go on the site and watch what people have been posting, gorgeous. I'm over the moon by this one. I had to have that right away. That swan. I guess she did say she kitted it or charted it with the swan's mouth open or closed. I'm doing it open. I know the swan looks mean, but I have been around a few swans and they will come after you, and they're not always nice. They look beautiful and they look majestic far away, but don't get close to them. Scattered seed samplings. I got my next one in that, and it's really, really cute. I love it. So I have all of those in my bag that I bought. And so I'm going to put that one in there, and those are going to be done next year also. I say that with a grin because, you know, why not? So I have last year's and this year's in here so far. I got to meet one of my Zoom friends from the Sampler soiree, her September soiree last year from Sassy Jacks. There was a soiree. It was an online Zoom, and excuse me a minute. And there was a large group of us that started meeting afterwards, and we've been meeting on Sundays and then started meeting on Wednesdays also. And a couple of the people in my group actually live in my state, and one of them, both of them not too far away, but one of them I met up with, let's see, on Saturday, a couple days ago. Today is actually Monday, Labor Day, so happy Labor Day. And so we got to meet up for the first time, which was awesome. It's the first one I met up with, and at the end of the month, I'm meeting up with 19 more. There's 20 of us going on a just sit and stitch, meet and greet, and just have fun together, kind of little semi-retreat. It will be really like almost 3 days, so like half day, 2 full days and a half day before we leave for home. And actually the friend I met up with, we're going to be driving together, and we're going to probably leave a day early and stay overnight and go to another stitch shop before we head there the following day. So that'll be great. But I met up with her and I bought a few things, and that was just super nice to meet her, especially before we spend hours together in the car and we're rooming together. So we should meet up. And I have a chart that's an OOP from Blackbird that she wanted to stitch. So I gave that to her. Hi, Tanya. So it was super nice to meet her. We had lunch and chatted, and I could have spent all day with her, to be honest. She could have just came over and stitched with me all day, and that would have been awesome. So I finally, we went to my local stitch shop, which really is a fabric store, but they also have some applique, some punch needle, they have knitting there. So it's kind of a variety of needlework store. So anyway, we went there and I finally got Jacqueline and Jubilee. So I've been wanting this. I really, really have been seeing everyone stitch it, and I think it's adorable. So I picked that up, and I don't think I got any flosses for this one yet, but I brought a couple of items. So I brought this one. So this is, I should have opened it. I'm so sorry. SL 1862 small sampler. So it's based off of a larger sampler, and it's based off of this larger sampler. You can see it. And so you can see that it's kind of that bottom portion. It's by Lila Studio. And I love the colors. They're very bright. So I already had some silk weaver that I thought would be perfect for this. It's kind of an orangey yellow. And then, so I picked up a few flosses, not everything, but a lot. And this is definitely a brighter sampler. I was trying to think, I don't think I changed anything out on this one. I think these are all the colors so far. but I picked up those to go on that. So that was one thing I picked up there. And then, because I wanted to do this for next year. So I'm trying to grab some things together. So next year, a lot of my stuff will be pretty much kitted. So in my that So Kelly bag that I bought, my biggie, which I love. If you haven't seen these, it's great. It's felt here to put all your stuff on, magnet here for your scissors, pouch here, all folds up. And the biggie is perfect for these half-size charts. So I have the red, white, and blue in here. And I pulled a couple of fabrics, and I may actually intermix them. One's lighter, one's darker. Both are by Dixie Sampler. I didn't take them out of the package. But the lighter one is Fresh Cream, and the darker one is Daisy Dew in 36 count. But those I think will be really cute. And I picked just up a couple of colors that are needed for that chart. So I did that too. I tried to restrain myself. I probably had like 20 to 30 things I could have gone in and bought stuff for, but I didn't. And I was really glad they had this. They only had one of these left, so I was happy to get that because I hadn't gotten it yet, and I really wanted it. Okay, that is what's in front of me. So let's go to what I've been stitching on. So these are my 5 samplers that I'm going to A, try to finish at the end of the year, and B, focus on for sampler September because I want to finish them. That's pretty much it. So the first one is my Holland sampler by Jeanette Douglas. This is on 32 count light mocha by Swigert with her floss pack. So again, it's a silk floss pack. I have made some really good progress. I am basically halfway, which is still a lot of stitching left to do. This was my start, new year, new start, because I couldn't resist. So I've already put the date in, so I really do have to finish this. So what I have been working on and I got finished, I'm pretty sure, is this bottom portion here. So I think I had all of these finished last time, but I don't remember. I know I had one of these started. I finished that. These diamonds, I don't know if you can tell, are all queen stitches in there. And eyelets in through here, some regular stitching there, brought the borders down. So I am really happy with how this is coming out. I think it's gorgeous. I love all the colors in it. That border is amazing. And so next I really need to work on this border. That'd be great to get that done. Probably bring some of the borders down. So then I can I probably will bring the borders down and around because I need to get in here and make sure all this is done right. I could come over and do these, this little guy and girl here. That wouldn't be too hard, but I probably want to work from the bottom up on some of these. Probably want to get this done before I start the peacock. So it's still a lot of work. There is a lot of stitching in here still. So wish me luck. I think I'm gonna need it anyway. So I made good progress on that. So yes, I have been stitching, just haven't been showing you guys. So my next one is that I want to show you is Jane Fittos. So I think before all I had done was some of this up in here. I know on Instagram and Facebook, I've been showing that I'd worked on this bird. This bird is 1/1 in the top part right here. That probably took me 5 days just to do that little part. It was intense. That was super intense. I redid the feet like 3 times. I don't know. It's crazy. So then I really decided I wanted to come down and work and build this house. So that is what I did. So here's the whole thing so far. I love this sampler. This is on a 46 count by Sassy Fabbies. And I may have to look and remember what it's called. I think it's Raffia Cream. It is a peachy tone. I know it doesn't show up too much here, I've been trying to find a fabric that looks like this. It is very hard to photograph. It looks like it was done on a white dyed over with either like a brown, orangey brown, or a peachy type color. I'm not sure, but it's really pretty. It does have modeling in it. Not strong, but it is there, which makes it look really pretty. So I'm going to show you up close, hopefully some of what I got done. So hopefully you can see this beautiful here. All the top of him right here is all 1/1. Down here in his feet is a mix of 1/1 and over 2. Then I started on this gigantic house. You see I have all the structure done. I'm just filling in this light blue. I just have that to finish over here. That'll be next. Then I'll probably come back up and put this vine in. I was trying to see what else I wanted to do with that. I believe what I will probably do next is, yeah, I've got this vine to put in. Come over here. I want to get these done. I got to bring this down. I'm pretty sure I don't have that down at all. So I need to bring that down over here, this border, and then I'd like to fill in all of this before I get down to the bottom motif. So this is actually the bottom of the sampler here. So I have this section of motifs here, and there's these here, and then the crazy grass. So the grass is a little different. It's not just regular cross stitch, of course. It's turkey work. So if you look on here, you can see it's all kind of shaggy. So it's kind of looped, and then you cut it and you trim it. So yeah, as you can see, I have all that top part up here done. So I'd like to do this part over here, finish the house, this part of the house, come over and do these motifs. That may be all I get done this month. We'll see. I need to get more done. I need to come down and do some of these. The little pup here, I'd like to make it look a little more like my Lily. She's mostly orangey or tan. She does have a little bit of white on her, so I like to bring that in. It may not look exactly like her. But yeah, and I might change the cat up. We had a gray cat, so I might, her name was Velvet. And so I might make that little kitty a gray, because I do have some good grays in there I could use. So anyway, that is Jane Fittos. I have been working on her since the 4th last year. So she's over a year old. I've been working on her. She's a lot of work. I still will have to come back up and do these satin stitches and stuff up here. So as you can tell, I didn't finish all of this up here. There's some squirrelies and some satin stitching right in there. So I'll have to come back up and do that. Anyway, I'm really excited about her. She's one that I will probably send off and have somebody frame, because I have put a lot of work into her. So, all right, next, I'm so excited to tell you, I have caught up on Morrison. I've worked and worked and worked to catch up on this. The eyelets about killed me. There's a lot in here. There's still a little bit more to do, but I'm so thrilled. So Morrison, I am totally caught up, and I've already started working on this month. So here she is. She is so beautiful. I am so excited. I do still have to come up and fill in my bums. I have finally figured out what I want to do. So they have this darker kind of gray brown color that's really in there. There are 2 shades of peach, a light and a dark. So on one pointing, on this one, it might be light, dark, light, dark. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I think it'll be really cute and bring some of that peach color up into the top. So I've already got one of the little birds done. I just need to do the trees over here and the initial. So I just need to do these 2 trees and the initial. I might even do the border across the bottom just to get that in and done. So I'm super excited that I've caught up, and I'm going to stay caught up. So here she is, and she's so pretty. This is on a 46 count Goblin King by Dixie Sampler. It's just a really light gray beige, lighter than Confederate Gray by Weeks, a lot lighter, but it definitely has more of a gray beige look to it. So very pretty. So yay. might even try to give you guys an up close of my beautiful, fun eyelets. See if I can get a good shot of those. There you go. Oh, so pretty. I love it. I mean, that heart is so cute. So it was great to do this heart since I'm going to be doing the one in Jessie Watson. So that was good practice. Doing these 2 different colors. There was a couple of different ways I worked and did it. And the back doesn't look too bad on those. I did have to, here, I'll show you guys my back because, you know, I know people are afraid to show their backs. I don't think you should be, even if it's a little messy. I do try to be very neat, but there's the backs of my eyelets and my stitching all together. So there you go. But I really did enjoy doing them. I really was so thankful for, and I forget her name, I might even put it below, but on the Ann Morrison Facebook page, one of these stitchers' husbands charted out the stitch path for the letters and the eyelets and the hearts. And that was so great because I had done those stitch paths before and worked on them, especially when I did some Victorian Sampler stitches, and she does stitch path, and I know that Nicola has done stitch path, but when I looked at those and did them repeatedly, it really made me think about it. And now when I'm doing eyelets, I really can chart out my own stitch path. It's making sense to me why you go a certain way and come back a different way. And so that was really the most helpful thing, and actually made the eyelets go a lot faster. So, and easier. But I am very, very excited, and I love these flowers in here. It's gorgeous. Sorry, my phone's going off. But anyway, I'm totally caught up. Like I said, I'm going to do that section. I think I'm going to put the little bums in now that I know what color I want to do them. Those are in the bag that I made to match this project. I am using 103s on this one, on the 46 count Goblin King by Dixie Sampler. Okay, so that's 3 of them. Here's number 4, and I have made so much progress on this one, and it's so cute. This is Though He Seemeth Sleeping by Lucy Beam. This was a download. This one was great. There's a Facebook page on it. Join it if you want to learn more about it. She gave you a conversion for all 3 of the major overdyes and DMC, so 4 total colors to choose from of each color, so you could pick your own. This is my own conversion. Some of them are ones that she suggested. Now, a lot of the oranges I switched out for like more of these peachy plum purple colors, because those are just more me. So there you go. That's my conversion. And this is on 40 count brown paper by X Jude. And this is where I'm at. I am getting really close to a finish on this one. I'm so excited. And that leaf border, I don't think I had all that done before, but it is so beautiful. So basically I've done most of what the leaf and below since I saw you last, which has been a while. And I am very excited about this one. It's so beautiful. The colors, it's amazing how many colors you can use, and it still looks, you know, cohesive and beautiful. I adore it. Absolutely adore it. Really excited to get to the bottom to do and see the berry bowls and the crowns. I'm really excited. I just have her name and the year and stuff, and the border, and then all of these little motifs here, just this little section here. So I am so close. This one is a possibility to actually get finished this month. I really think I could do that. That would be a definite goal. So, and those are all overdyed cotton flosses. They look gorgeous. I'm very excited about it. This is in a bag that I made also. I thought the colors were perfect. So if I get it done, then it can be used for something else. All right, and the last one, which I've been working on for this weekend since it's the BBB weekend sale, the Blackbird weekend sale, is What Remains. This was an exclusive through Traditional Stitches. I don't know if they still have some or not. I did not look recently. I did get the Amy Mitten silks. I am doing it on a 40 count straw by Weeks, and it is the Zweigart base. So here are the silks by Amy Mitten. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous colors. I am totally in love with them. They're wonderful to work with, and they look beautiful. And actually, this one could be a finish pretty soon too. It's just not a big sampler, and I've really been stitching on it quite a bit. It's just really beautiful. So here it is. I think I'm about halfway done with it. So the house, these beautiful, I love all the stitches. All of these are Smyrna stitches, the little berries all the way around. Satin stitches in here. I think, I couldn't remember if there's any more Smyrna stitches that I have in there. I don't think so. Anyway, it's gorgeous. I still have some motifs to put up here, which I realized I'm going to come back and do those. I was trying to work on the berries last night across here, so I need to finish those, and then I'll probably bring some of this down and keep working on this. So it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. I worked on this big flower yesterday, and here, and this motif here. So I did a lot of that yesterday, and the berries. But I love it. I really do. This is very, very, very striking. That's probably more the color right here, right in through there. But it's really pretty. You can't see all the detail far away, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous sampler. I'm so happy I got it. I almost didn't. And one of the reasons I did end up getting it was truly because of these silks. The colors in these silks are amazing. When I saw it done in those, I was like, yes. And it's not that different from the original, you can tell. It's really not, doesn't look that different. But there's something about her silks that just really bring it all to life. I am very, very happy with them. And I put that in my So Much to Love bag. It had the birds on it for Blackbird. I thought that would be really cute on that. So those are the 5 that I'd like to finish. There you go. That is my update. So I think that's really good. I have gotten back to, at the very end of August, you can see I didn't write anything down. I started to write down what I wanted to do for September, sampler September. So this past week, I have a couple more things I need to write from yesterday, or because I worked on What Remains for both of those days. I'm not sure when we're working today, so I'm going to plan it out. I think I'm going to plan it out week by week, so I can kind of see what I want to do. And then if I'm really getting close to finish on those couple of last 2, then even get those done and just focus on the other 3. So that's exciting. I don't know that I have a whole lot more to tell you. I do want to thank you again for watching. And some of you that I know a little more know that I had some family issues come up this past month, and that's one reason I could not film. I have 2 close family members that have cancer, and I've been going to visit them, helping them visit each other. One of them has had cancer for since all through COVID. It was sort of right before COVID in fall of 2019 was diagnosed, and then a recent family member that was just diagnosed about 6 weeks ago. And it's been very difficult and challenging, exhausting, trying to get all the information and know what's going on. Also trying to visit. So I've been taking pretty much a whole day of the weekend. Some of them were back-to-back weekends. Then I also go and visit my son on the other weekends. So I barely had a weekend to myself. This is like one of the first weekends I've had to myself. So that's why you're getting to see me. But I'm really thankful that I'm able to do that, and I'm able to spend time with my family during this time and help where I can. And just not take for granted the time that I do have with them, because I love them dearly. I love all of my family dearly. And it does make you realize that what's really, really important is spending the time with people around you that you love and just being as kind and caring as you possibly can. So I urge all of you to think about that and do that too. I know a lot of people have thought about that through this whole COVID experience. And this just brings it even more. So as I say all the time, just be kind. And thank you guys so much for watching me. And I will see you next time. Hopefully it will not take me 7 weeks to get back to you again. I can't promise anything. Like I said, I am still trying to do my best to help out where I can with family. And during the week, it's just really hard for me to film with work and just being exhausted after work. And if I could prep the night before, I might be able to do them then. So that might happen too. I might work and focus on that. I had a lot to show you. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I felt like it was a little hard to get back in the swing of things after 7 weeks, but I thank you again for watching. And I'm going to try to post on Instagram more often this month. I'd really like to get back in a couple of weeks to show you what I've been doing. I'm not sure what the date of that is, or if I can. I do have a online Zoom. I'm doing the Friend Stitch in the morning for that. I think it's on the 18th of September, so that should be fun. I do have to do the pre-stitch for that, which I haven't started or pulled anything. It's very simple, so I think I'll get some of that out. And maybe I can actually get that done today. That might be a good thing to focus on and get over with, so I have it done, because I think it's only 2 weeks away. That might be a good idea, right? So I will see you guys hopefully in a couple of weeks. That might be the week of that, so maybe I'll do it the following day of that. That might be good. I don't know if I have anything going on that day or not. I know I do have something in the afternoon. Our Zoom, that started, we call ourselves the Remote Stitchers. We are having our 1 year anniversary of Zooming together through all of this COVID that Sunday, the 19th. So it is a fun weekend. It's a stitchy weekend. So maybe I can get that in before that on that day. So take care, guys. And again, be kind to each other. Be kind to people you don't even know, because all of us have no idea what we're going through. Bye, guys.